Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Check it out. Before I get into this video, I'm going to give a big shout out to Core Essentials because they support the channel. But this is the kind of video that you don't see as much, because typically when you see videos about concealed carry and things like that, it's typically the operators. You know, they're telling you, you must do this and you must do that. And obviously, you must take my class that is $500 in order for me to conceal carry a gun, because that is the only way and the only best tips that you're going to receive. So I'm going to give you a couple tips, again, tips that I don't think you hear as much here in the community, but in my opinion, are really important. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below.
Core Essentials is one of the best gun belts in the market for concealed carry. It has a hidden track that allows you 40 plus sizing points. It gives you the ability to carry small all the way to a large firearm, and is backed up with a 30-day money back guarantee. Definitely use JH6 for 10% off your entire order.
All right, so the first one you're gonna think is get a Glock with an RMR or something like that, right? Carry a pendants. No, not necessarily. Have common sense about that. Do you hear people saying that? Have common sense. I cannot tell you how many times I see things in here that happens where people just fail to utilize common sense. You know, like for example, should you take your gun in the middle of a parking lot because somebody did something that upset you? Yeah, that's just stupid. Zero common sense, zero best way to utilize your concealed carry firearm and things like that. I mean, some of these people and some of the confrontations, some of the things that they say, literally, it doesn't. To me, it's just not common sense. Have common sense. Be smart about carrying a gun. Common sense would tell you that you don't take a gun out in a public purse unless your life is, you know, about to end or somebody's life is in danger. You know, common sense would tell you not to play around with your gun. How many people see people shooting themselves because they're playing around? Common sense would tell you to clear your firearm before you're going to clean it. Common sense would tell you not to pull the trigger without inspecting your gun and make sure that it's clear. I've seen people doing that. They pull the trigger, next thing you know, bam, now they have an ND. Again, common sense would take you a long way. All right, about this one, control your emotions. Yep. Control your emotions. You were probably thinking that I was going to tell you carry a panda style so you could take your gun out real quick. No, I'm going to tell you to control your emotion. Check it out. This is a strategy utilized by many different groups, either the left, the right. Everyone uses this. The government uses this. Everybody uses this. They tend to get your emotions in order to pass their agenda, and they use whatever they have to use. They don't care that kids are being killed. They don't care that people die. They don't care about now. They care about their agenda. So when something happen, they utilize those emotions to get people's reaction about the situation. So that's very important. And this is one of the reasons why you need to control your emotions, because your emotions will get you in trouble. Your emotions will make you make decisions that really you didn't think about. You know, some people say, well, you know what? Because all the shootings and things like that, maybe remove AR-15s. But when you start thinking about it, when you start looking at the information, when you start looking at the fact that AR-15s are really not the rifle that is being utilized to kill so many people, when you start looking at information such as people are dying due to mental issues and suicide and things like that, then you realize that, you know what, you just made a decision based on emotions and not based on pure facts. So you got to control your emotions, because your emotions may make you do things that you didn't want to do, or really is not the best course of action, if you want to put it that way. How about this one? Probably, you know, you got to carry a magazine that has 33 rounds, right? No, that's not what I was going to say. You don't have to carry 6 magazines and all that good stuff. What you really need to do is work in your patience. You got to be a patient man, and a patient man really knows how to act and what to say and how to conduct himself. You know, a lot of times we get in trouble for not being patient. You got to be patient. You know, if someone treats you the wrong way, you got to be patient. You got to make the right decision. You got to be quick to listen, slow to speak. You got to be patient, because when you are impatient and you're acting in a fast movement with a gun, it may cause you to do something fast that really didn't you want to do, or may cause you to get in trouble when you really want to do. You know, maybe you start getting into an argument that ends up in a confrontation where you take your gun out for no reason. I mean, we saw the guy here. We've seen guys in the past where they got into literally a deadly force confrontation over a parking lot. I mean, impatient people, you gotta be patient. How about this one, guys? This was a good one. Discipline, right? Discipline. You thought I was gonna say carry a backup gun, right? One gun to the other gun. No, just have discipline. So what is discipline? Discipline, I tell this to my children all the time. Doing the right thing when no one's watching. Doing the right thing when no one is watching. So you got to be disciplined. But when it comes to this, I mean like discipline, like to do the right thing, you know, discipline to carry the proper gear, discipline to carry the proper holster, discipline to have the proper equipment, discipline to conduct training, discipline to clean your gun every now and then. People say all the time, I don't clean my gun. Like really, if you depend on your firearm, I don't care that it's a Glock, clean your gun. I'm bad about this, but you know what? Every now and then, take that little brush and clean it up, right? You gotta have discipline. Maybe you gotta have discipline to be in shape. You know, I say it all the time. I'm a little fat kid, you know, I'm not proud of it, but you know, maybe you have to have the discipline to control your eating so you could become a weapon, because a concealed carry is not just the concealed carry, the gun, right? You are the weapon. It's just a tool. If you want to really survive a situation, it's about you. It's about the whole concept. You know, the gun is just part of it. So maybe you need to have the discipline to make sure that you become more, again, better at everything, not only the gun, but you know, going to shooting, better at your gun, better in your physical fitness, better in carrying the way you conduct. Discipline is something that really can help you. The military obviously got this, I guess, in a control in a way, because they are really strict on discipline. So the last one, which one is the last one? Probably, I don't know, carry a 1800 lumen flashlight. No, I don't know about that one. Yeah, I was gonna say something funny, but I don't know. Here's the thing, last one, love. You gotta be a loving person. You can't be an angry person. People say it all the time. Well, if I get into a confrontation, you know, I can't carry a gun because I'm going to do something. Well, you're not the right person to carry a gun, because you got to be a loving person. You got to care about people. I mean, the reason why we carry a gun to protect ourselves, to protect our family, to protect others. Why? Because we love this country. We love our family. We love our community. Not because we hate on people. Hating is not going to take you anywhere. Hating is going to take you to the bad place. Love, you know, I could go into the Bible, what the Bible say about love. Jesus is love, right? But I'm not going to get into that. All I'm saying is that you got to be a loving person, because if you're not a loving person and you're one of this angry person, your first choice is always going to be the gun. And then in all reality, your first gun is not your gun. That's your last choice. So you can't be one of this person that are so angry that every single thing that happens is like, don't do that. You got to be a loving person. So again, I just wanted to give you a couple tips. You probably don't hear this from a lot of people, because a lot of people just care about making money and looking cool. I don't care about looking cool. You know, I'm not going to be like doing none of this, hanging around here. Let me know what you think. Put comments down below. And as always, God is in control.